Ta-da! We're live.
We're finally live.
We're live. We promise we're here. I promise you, we are here. Clearly no last minute things at all whatsoever.
Never. This is always smooth. Streams. What's tech issues?
No. What is tech issues? Welcome everybody to twitch.tv/505games. Let's play, which is, we're doing Miasma Chronicles. Not entirely sure where I'm going with that intro, but there we go. Let's do that again. But what's up everybody, and welcome to 505 Games Plays. My name is James. I am a brand community manager here at 505, and I'm joined by actually one of my favourite people in the whole world, and I'm being serious.
I'm quoting you this. This is what
write this one down. Write this one down.
Clip it, right?
One of my favourite people in the world. I, honestly, you inspire me every day, not just work, but just in general. Ladies and gentlemen, Carina Calvert has joined me. I know, like full
I was like, you went full name.
Boom, straight in.
I have Maltesers though.
I like Maltesers.
I thought I'd show you all. That's how exciting it is. I brought the Maltesers.
Well, let's be honest, we're going to need Maltesers. I'm playing. That's how this goes. So Carina is an associate producer, right?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So Carina's an associate producer on Miasma Chronicles.
I don't belong here.
Pretty much. That's just how. we'll get into your job title in just a moment. I promise. We'll get there. But yeah, so Carina's decided to join me to come on to Miasma Chronicles. We're going to play through the game with you as well. Remember, folks, this is an early look at Miasma Chronicles. So, spoilers, I need to get some form of animated spoiler warning thing going. But make sure that if you do want to check out Miasma Chronicles spoiler-free, maybe kind of watch these VODs after the game launches, which is where...
No, actually, put them on pause. Give them a thumbs up.
Pause, thumbs up, yeah.
And then watch them afterwards.
React, follow us everywhere.
Like, subscribe.
Just everything. So yes, make sure, of course, make sure that you, of course, follow us all on socials. That's at Miasma Chron, pretty much everywhere these days. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. To make sure that you kept up with all the news. At 505 Games or 505_games, no matter where we are on the internet, to make sure you're up to date with all our news as well. But more importantly, today we're talking about Miasma Chronicles. Miasma Chronicles, for the uninitiated, launches in a couple of weeks. May 23rd, digitally across all platforms. Well, not all platforms. All platforms, but Steam. Just Switch. It's Switch.
I was like,
not Switch. All platforms. So
it's definitely on Steam because you can actually wishlist it right now if you want.
Exactly.
Plug.
Right, I need to take a drink.
You know what? Why don't we start up, get on some not gameplay, but just let the world be seen while we chat.
That's not a bad idea. Actually.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. So we're gonna jump straight back into Miasma Chronicles. You guys know the drill. For the uninitiated, if you've not seen me play or didn't see the VOD or the stream last week, you can go check that out on the 505 Games channel. Effectively, I died.
What, one on the death counter?
One, Everett chat, remember that. When I die, of course, I want the chat to explode with Fs. So please hover that finger over because it's going to happen, let's be fair. But let's jump in to the battle where now. We are currently still quite early on in the game, if I'm being honest with you. So we've not really gone too far into the spoiler territory for a lot of things. However, we do want to give you a recap as to where we are. So before we go any further, again, just another spoiler warning. If you want to go completely clean into Miasma Chronicles, maybe watch this. Okie dokie.
Sorry, I'm getting way too excited.
Just do it. Just do it. Okay, so if everyone remembers, Shift game at Twitch Live for you guys. I've got the mouse. I've got the mouse. So game is a tad louder.
Let's turn that down.
Turn that down a little bit.
Magic.
There we go. Chat, let us know how that sits. If that's alright with you.
What, Death Eaters or Maltesers? Like I eat the Malteser? Or you guys get the Malteser?
Okie dokie. Let's just get into this.
Should we chat about the battle? I think there's a few people. I really there's a lot to
Okay. Well, like I said, this is probably one of the first big battles. So tell me, what do you want to do?
Yeah, so feel free to battle when I go talk alongside while we're doing it.
Okay.
So some of the most important things is that you don't have to essentially go straight into battle. Now, I'm not going to speak about certain aspects because that'll spoil it, but you can actually sometimes split up your characters to change where they fight. Every character has additionally, it doesn't have a class type, but it comes across as a class type. And what that means is, you can have different playstyles. So everyone will actually address these battles a little bit different. You might want to play stealthily, and yes, I'm actually very bad at stealth. A lot of people will vouch how bad I am. But the best thing is that sometimes you can wipe a lot of people. We aren't able to do that right now, but and I don't want to say why, because spoiler territory, but yeah, the best thing about it is you can go full guns blazing, or you can choose to, in my opinion, it makes it a lot easier for me to wipe enemies by killing the specific certain ones every now and then before you head into the battle. So there's so many ways to go about it. I was totally using abilities then. I was like, ooh. I actually don't use Overwatch. See, that's an example like how we play so differently. I do like the Miasma moves. If we've not got up to that.
No, we've not got up to that yet. So this is where we're kind of getting. Let's have a look.
15 dies. We have a whole bag of Maltesers. So we do have, which maybe this is the thing we can go into chat, but I'd love to know everyone's favourite characters. There's a few of us in the office that we are Diggs stands. We all love Diggs here. He is actually one of my favourite characters. In the party, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
So my plan is. So last time, for those of you who remember, I split the party up. I had Elvis down here, Diggs around there, one the other way around, and effectively I got overwhelmed very quickly. So I'm trying to keep them together. I've now got Elvis on an Overwatch, which is taking me out, who is looking over the skull, Russia, and also the Witch Doctor. Now, the Witch Doctor is something that we want to show. It's the new enemy type recently called, which effectively is a healer. What we want to do is really is take the Witch Doctor out first before he starts to heal everyone else. So, oh, come on, no!
So you're right, like each character has its own personality and essentially has just as you play as the party, the enemies will have different characteristics. Like say the Witch Doctor is definitely one you want to take out early on because he can heal multiple characters. So essentially it makes your moves useless because by the time you hit them, the Witch Doctor can fix it. Another thing as well is that if you see dotted around, we do have okay, just right on cue. we have explosions, and as you can see, there's a lot of environmental.
Come on!
That was good. Environmental restrictions that you can use as well. These play into a little bit of more combinations that you will have. I won't go too much into it, but obviously, as you see, we use particular weapons. If you've seen the things we've been posting on Twitter, you will see a variety of other which when you combo these environmental, they can destroy. And it's something that you should definitely look at when playing the game. No Maltesers for the Witch Doctor. No.
Right, so Elvis is currently very bad now. So Elvis
Someone said, do we have nades?
Nades?
Grenades.
Oh, we do have grenades.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we? Something that you pick up. We've got medic. That's just big. Oh, we could heal.
I'm healing Elvis because Elvis is.
Not done yet.
If I die again, well, to be honest, I wouldn't mind it.
I think you could do it. I think you could do this.
I think I do.
Oh, we got two scouts.
That scout is right. It's a cheeky little. One scout there, one scout behind there. That's how sure it is.
So I think for now, maybe we take a defensive stance just because the enemies are a little far. Where's James? Okay, so James can aim for that scout.
I want to get him there. Let's.
Yeah, because he can still attack the scout, so that should be okay.
Yeah.
Music is banging. I'm glad you like it.
Let me know what the sound is like. Okay, if you have any issues, please let us know. We will try 98%. Chance. So crits is very important again. No tactic. Game one's a little loud. Give me a second.
Yeah, we'll turn that down. Something James just mentioned, which was the critical hits, that's also a vital part of the battle system. So if you guys want to take a look yourself, definitely check out the last mod on the YouTube channel. Within that, we actually show the difficulty. And why I want to bring that up is that not only, although James did accidentally pick the hardcore mode last time, I saw that. We are playing on normal difficulty for this, but if you check out the mod, we also have a section that for those that played Mutiny Zero, I really hope I said that right. But if you played that and you prefer the tactical kind of gameplay styles, you do have two choices as well, which do affect your critical. So one of them just has a sort of all-round critical per enemy, whereas another option, I believe, depends on the distance that you are, and that does have an effect on your shots, which then means you've got to be more focused on how you play, which makes it more interesting, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
You did. Oh, did I say it wrong? No! Someone correct me. Someone put the right thing in chat. And the easiest one to prevent all the useless. That doesn't make it useless. Sometimes you just want, you just want to play it and enjoy the story. Sometimes you want a bit of a challenge. It could be, a time and place thing. You've got to reload as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got to reload, Diggs is down. Reload and Diggs is down.
Can we
Can I move?
heal things?
That's what I'm thinking. I need to get into decent control.
Yeah, that's a feature.
No!
Oh, you're not close enough? Oh no. Okay. What are the grenades we got and how much damage do they do?
The thing is, with the grades are really good when they're bunched together. Really.
Yes.
And I also don't necessarily want to use that many grenades. I've only got one.
So you do need to reload anyway before we shoot. So the option is either we grenade or we reload and pray we don't get shot.
No, I've only got one more action point. So we're gonna have to either reload or do we waste the grenade?
Do we risk it for chocolate? Well, it's not chocolate biscuit, but chocolate balls.
I mean, that sounds like the latest kind of like.
Well, I don't have any biscuits.
I'm like, do you want to die for a little team?
I mean,
alright.
chat say risk it, so go on, do the reload. Chat say risk it.
This is not.
Alright, he chose to be.
No, I'm gonna.
Oh, he missed!
He missed.
That saved us, okay. That
saved
saved us. Alright. He's just having the time of his life on top of that. No,
What?
No, never. Oh, he's protected himself, isn't he? He's gone back to his thing. Okay. Right.
Right, we need. So I'm gonna group back up with.
Diggs. I'd say you could possibly hide behind that.
And all you
I'm
got.
gonna group back up with Diggs. I'm gonna heal Diggs. So we need to be in a much better position here.
There we
We've
go.
got two
To the rescue.
grabbers.
I think we could do it. We could do it.
Just in
Now the Diggs
time,
is
little
back.
brother.
So he needs to reload anyway.
We do have.
Oh, he does have his
Sprint and shoot. We
ability.
do have sprint and shoot. So my thought is sprint and shoot. Everybody basically allows you. Normally, if you were to sprint, moves would cost 2 action points. However, if you use Diggs' ability that we picked up last time, we can do a sprint and shoot, which allows you to sprint, but also you get another action point to use. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting Diggs over here. We will then reload.
Everybody stop
Got
fighting!
another
I gotta
action point.
reload!
And then we have else hits.
There we go. Alright, he's coming back. He's made his mind up. He's coming back.
Come on. Playing defensive. Right, so let's
Let's
take
wreck him. Let's get rid of him.
one down.
Right, one left to go.
Too
One
easy.
left.
Will James
Kick
make
some
it?
ass,
That is the
Diggs.
question. We could do that.
That's the thing, you need to go for the crits as best as you can. So yeah, I'm gonna move you there, and he should be out there.
Yes! High five.
Yes.
Let's go. Nice.
Woo! We did it.
Yes. Oh, now we can show you the good bit. I love this. I love this.
Can't
Next
show you the
scene.
good bit.
I love this.
Right, let's show you the good. Actually, let's skill it first.
Yes, we should talk about the skill system. So, as we go over to the skill deck, so as those that are new and didn't see it last time, there is a whole skill tree system which is dedicated and specialized to each party member. So as you level up and grow within the game, you do get yourself some points, which is really exciting because you can then add them to each character. The best thing about it is every character is a little bit different. So the skill trees aren't the same, and it also means you can personalize your party up. Now so far we have two options at the moment, which is one is health and the other one is armor.
Armory to shop.
So armory to shot is oh god, words.
I'm letting you take this. Go on.
Yeah, I got it. Is when you might come across tougher enemies that have essentially a shield, and that means you'll be doing lesser attack. However, if you have this ability, you can then remove it, which is actually quite vital because obviously in the long run, if you've got a bigger battle and you know your combat's going to go on for a while, you want to get rid of these shields the armor as soon as possible. So I'm prone to leveling up health first. However, I do think the armor's vital.
See, now this is a little bit of debate that we had last time. So I'm a bit of a fan of usually going for health straight up. However, we are still quite early on, and I would like to show off a little of the skills. So we're going to go for armory to shot. However, one thing I'm going to just quickly tag into what Karina just mentioned. We like to call this a skill deck. It's not necessarily a tree. The reason why we call it a deck is the fact that you can refund your skills at any time. So, for example, if we decided that we were in a particular situation with the team and something isn't quite working, then you can just basically refund the skills that you've already spent, and you can then reset them all over again, which is very, very useful, and that goes for all the party. So I've added an armory to shot for Elvis. Now for
Diggs, Big Bro.
Big Bro, which is effectively an additional shield. It allows for Diggs to become a shield a shield on the battlefield, or will increase his health. Diggs has been dying a lot, so I'm going to increase his health.
You're like, we'll let you survive there a bit.
Yeah. Right.
There's a lot to these menus. There's so much that goes on, and we don't want to go too in depth because obviously we want you guys to discover yourself. But trust me, there is a lot to look at. It's really good.
Now, for those of you who do remember, right from the beginning, we came across this Miasma Vortex, and the glove helps the glove wanted to reach out. So that's my help.
You all right, little brother?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right.
You see that?
The glove sucked in the particles.
Oh, it's buzzing like a beehive.
Running a test. Oh, that's crazy. Power's just gone way up.
That mean you got some new tricks up your sleeve?
Hell yeah. Not enough to break through the wall, but let's go back and tell the...
Yeah, but now we still have a grenade. We still have a grenade. Thank goodness. That's why I wanted to keep the grenade.
Oh god, it's another combat. I thought we were...
No. It goes into combat again.
I was like, we can finally show them the town, but you guys will have to wait a little bit longer.
A little bit. First and foremost, shout out to Malice. Thank you very much for
these
menus
assholes.
are wonderful.
I'll give them a
Just wait
taste of
to
this
see
new
full
vortex
taste.
power.
And RDW040 said, heard this is out on both PC and console. Yep. So again, as I completely screwed it up right from the beginning, Miasma Chronicles will be available digitally May 23rd on both Steam, Epic, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and That's it digitally, I think. And then physical editions will be coming in June. Make sure that you wishlist our pre-order at your favourite retailer. Because it's really good.
Because it's a good game and you should. Please. But there is a link in chat. I dropped the link in for you guys if you do want to wishlist the game. I do think it's a good idea that you should wishlist, please.
Okay, so let's talk about Miasma powers. So Elvis has, we've powered up Elvis's glove, and we now have Miasma powers. Miasma powers and energy. We can use Miasma powers in combat to shift the odds in your favour. Miasma powers cost energy. Energy is gained when you kill an enemy. Energy cells can also be used to replenish energy. So you've got energy that you need to keep an eye on to use your Miasma. You can edit Miasma powers for characters with Miasma gloves from the party screen. So you will be able to pick up different Miasma abilities along the way.
So why don't we show one off?
Oh, go on then.
If we must.
Okay, so this is
definitely one of my favourite
the
bits.
Miasma Storm. So we've chosen an enemy. We've just got
Yeah.
Scout. Scout into the barrels.
Focus.
Love this.
Breathe. Move the miasma.
How'd you do that?
I don't know, but it rocks.
So yeah, we won't go into
It
too much
freaking
detail because
rocks.
the Miasma powers and the storyline is something very important within Miasma Chronicles, but it does... There is a lot of spoilers, and honestly, we want you guys to find that yourself and, you know, choose your playstyle alongside that too. There's a lot to come by, there's a lot you can find, they all differ as well. And just like the skill deck, there is a section where you can adapt them to each player or each party member character, so these can be a little bit different as well. So definitely want to get that with you. One of the most important parts of the combat. I can't lose but also, like I say, when I was discussing the environmental, that is one of the many ways you can use the environment with your powers, your weapons to basically hit things the most you can. What are we up to now? One Skull Crusher.
So we've got a Skull Crusher. We've also got a Scout there.
Oh, Dex can wreck that Skull Crusher.
Oh, easily. I'm just trying to think of like what would be a best way. We end it on the shot. So I've got a barrel there.
They're going to be on the other side.
Oh, I've got an idea.
What?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Oh no. Oh, will it reach? I don't think it's far enough. Ooh. No. You need the
I know.
bigger
Wait.
ones.
No, I can move.
Oh, you move it. Okay.
I can move. So you gotta keep thinking of range.
But it's not going to kill. If you use that, you then can't kill the Skull Crusher because that'll take up one of your APs.
This'll get the body going.
Nice. That's explosion. Oh yeah, Elvis good.
So we do still have a storm.
But we only have one set of barrels
We've got
on
one
the
set
other
of barrels.
side.
I'm trying to think of whether or not we really want to place him anywhere else. Like, go to this. We do have armory to shop. We don't know one here with armor, so I'm going to save that for now.
Just kill him. Just like kill the Skull Crusher.
Just kill him.
Just kill him.
Just go.
But then there's less on the battlefield to damage, so that might work out in the long run. With the less
That's a
battlefield
50.
damage.
That's a 58% shot. Like move. 75% shot.
Hey, you!
Move.
Yeah,
What you
good
waiting
shout.
for?
We had full cover.
If you guys saw as well, you might see the green globe that was on the floor. So these are... Oh, Elvis! Oh, he did it! Yeah!
Rough way to
There we go.
check
I thought
out.
he missed then. You will see these items pop up amongst the world. There will be a variety of colours, and that depends on the items that you pick up. So don't miss these. These can include something as simple as your grenades that we've been talking about today. They can be key cards. They can
What
be
you gonna do, coward?
items,
Nothing.
modifications. I was like, how much have you seen? I don't want to spoil too much, but we did see the modifications last week. So like I say, don't forget to watch that VOD. We might be able to come across some today, in which case we can show you them how they work. So there is weapon modifications. Cool, cool figure. How many shots has he got? Oh, he's just got one AP.
I'm gonna go.
I said wing it. Yeah. Wing it. Nah. Never mind.
RDW, love the character design. Not quite a rabbit in a peach costume, but still basic. Okay.
Open my Maltesers.
No, it's not quite. You open this one too.
I'm gonna open the Maltesers. This is today's stream snack, guys. Maltesers.
You can tell the streams.
Always gotta have a stream snack. I wonder what Dick's would eat if he's cold.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
we didn't finish them off, did it?
No.
Is anyone no,
I think we've got this. I think we can.
Running on fumes.
we're all good.
Need some
Actually,
help.
yeah, the Maltesers, yes. After this week. The frog pigeons look angry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they are very angry. But they're not most angry. I'm about to say we have a lot to show with this next week. So definitely keep an eye out on everything.
Tiger tough, brother.
So, one of the main reasons why I decided to bring Karina here this week was the fact that not only are you really cool,
I'll take that as well. I've got little lines to add onto my email signature.
James says I'm really cool, but you were a producer on Miasma Chronicles. So what was that?
Yeah, so sorry, I like AM Malteser.
Oh, that was the worst bit.
I don't know why I brought Maltesers. Yeah, so a producer. Man, where do I start? Yeah, so I've been doing production here at 505 Games for about a year and a half, I think now, and honestly, every day's a little different. You never know what you're gonna face or what tasks are gonna come up. Essentially, his job as a producer is I'm gonna say something and someone's gonna be like, that is not what they do. What I've been doing as a producer is overseeing a lot of the builds and ensuring that we're doing certain aspects of this, but not just ourselves, like making sure we're communicating with the developers. The bearded ladies are some of the most amazing people. As you guys know, they've made other games before, and this is another one in the series, and honestly, they're fantastic. Making sure that, we keep in communication with them, we make sure everything's going as smoothly as it can, which is not always the case, no matter what you do. Funny enough, video games are hard. Who would have thought?
No.
Who would have thought? And you can't make them overnight, as much as we wish we could. We cannot. Because that would be I would be a witch doctor. I would actually be one of those witch doctors. Yeah, I would be one of those witch doctor froggo things. But yeah, so we help establish that everything is running as smoothly as possible in all departments and everything. I don't know, because I feel I could sit and explain one particular thing, but we do so much that everything is a little bit different, and every producer or associate producer has their own sort of way of doing things, which is always really cool as well. Like, I work with an amazing team. Another producer on this, which I want to shout out, Patrick. He's been... Shout out to Patrick! I don't know if he watches these or not, but anyway, who knows? I'll send him a message and I'll be like, here you go. I'll give you a shout out. Yeah, he's been working very hard on this as well. Yeah, I'm trying to think what can we say that would be the best.
So what is your day to day as you're leading up to a release now? What is what are your main focuses, I guess?
That it launches. Let me get it out. That's always a good start. I need Maltesers. Yeah, so it's really hard because I don't want to say, like I say, I don't want to say like
some more
one thing.
vortexes,
Everything's
Your
so
glove
different.
gets enough power to blast a hole
no
through that
matter what you
miasma
do,
wall.
who you do,
And we find Mama.
we work with our amazing
After all these
localization team
years.
as well.
Let's talk to the
Developers,
mayor.
producers, QA.
Just coordinating to making
yeah.
sure that everything is as it should be, where it needs to be.
Yeah, and it's
Right.
it's just constant checking, making sure, like I say, making sure everyone's doing what they should be when they should, and ourselves as well. And we're very good here that everyone is really great at communicating.
We gotta leave town before these things attack.
Like I say, we work with
I'm
all sorts of
staying
teams that have
right
done fantastic
here.
jobs in every
Mayor
little bit. I
Mason
think
will
as
know
we
what to
play,
do.
I'll probably talk to
Mayor
things that
Mason
people
is
have
a
done.
friggin' head in a
As we were
jar.
talking about the skill
Let's
deck
go.
before, like the work that has gone into that by all teams has been amazing, and I think we can discuss this, but I hope so. We
I'll tell you when.
I know you'll be like, stop.
No.
So,
one's getting through that miasma
actually,
wall,
this is
Elvis.
something we should talk
You
about. Game
best give up and
development-wise,
stop
nothing is
torturing
never how
yourself.
it used to be, right? Funny enough, everything used to start from being blocks and, you know,
Times
shapes
of crisis.
and
I
just
recommend getting
plain colours and like we're in an amazing town right now called Sedentary, and this, like, you know, it didn't originally have characters in, which then get, you know, evolved, and it's really interesting
Keep on
to
living,
see,
amigos.
you know, it come from nothing to something, right? And it's really
Give it
cool
up.
to see this town in
No
itself.
power on
I
Earth
remember
is
when
gonna
I
break
first
through that
started on the
miasma.
project, you could just walk around this and it was empty because, you know, you gotta start.
Let's give
start
those
from
frogs
something.
some
And now it's
bitches
this
a
like
hillbilly
lively world,
welcome.
so many characters, and there's loads of like Easter eggs and hidden things that I hope you guys will be able to find, whether that be in the voice lines or items hidden in all the towns, up the stairs. There's so much to find that honestly you might miss. I think people will miss a lot.
Elvis,
Exploration.
you get something from that
is
vortex?
this game. It really is.
My
Stealing
gloves got this
flapjacks,
new
yes, I take all the
power.
flapjacks here too. Is it a midnight
Whips through
launch?
frogs
No,
like a
so I
knife
believe
through jelly.
it's 4 p.m.
Suck my
I
jar.
can confirm. So we
Elvis.
will be announcing
can
a bit
it
more
get you
details
through
in
the
terms
wall?
of the actual
He bumped up my total
timings.
power,
However,
but
we
we
will
need
be
more
going 4
vortexes
PM
fast.
BST, that's UK.
Ask and ye shall get. I decoded another one of your mama's files. Read here.
Standard version.
To break through a wall most
wait for
vile,
confirmation on that. Again,
heal
follow
the
us on the
miasma
socials, we'll
once
be able to,
defiled.
to
Each
implement that.
vortex offers a reward most
Yep,
keen.
that should answer it.
Your glove is
So yeah,
ready.
so we'll be going live in
and
the
blue
afternoon.
lights
So that means
turn
you guys have got the evenings to
orange.
check it out.
Huh.
I believe it's a
Nothing
Tuesday.
orange.
I don't know if that's relevant to anyone, but it's a
It is-
Tuesday.
it
When
is
my
Tuesday.
gloves lights
Get
change
your
color,
tacos in for
we can
Taco
bust
Tuesday,
through the
sit
wall
down.
and
I think
find
I
her.
forgot about a taco
But
ages.
where are
Sit
the
down and play
vortexes?
Miasma.
Sadly, it
What does
doesn't
that
say.
mean?
But I bet anything a certain family knows.
But yeah. Here we
They
we're
know
meeting
all.
Mason now for the
The
first time.
first
Mason's
family.
pretty cool. I like his
Bingo,
character.
give the boy a star. I heard reports of a first family airship crashed up north in Happy Hills.
Okie dokie.
If you can reach the ship, grab its data drive, then bring it back here.
So,
Hold on, Happy Hills is off limits. Those are your words.
Hear me now and hear me clear. The miasma is more than nasty weather. It's an evil energy that has brought America to its knees. Dividing states once united, poisoning communities, pissing on our values.
Okay, Mayor, okay. We don't have time to wander. We'll get the data drive.
Proud of you, boy. Godspeed.
we'll take the time.
Take some
That'll
time.
be worth it.
There we go.
There
so
we go.
we have completed the quest, which then gives us a bunch of experience, and like I say, we've also grabbed a little skill point. So should we level ourselves up?
That's the plan. Right, okay. So effectively, what has happened is, before I forget.
Oh yeah, we were just speaking about all the things you can find. So we have a giant codex in the game, which has all sorts of information. So if you are interested in the narrative or want a little bit about the lore of the world, not only the characters, but like I say, the
Hills is
world
on the far
itself,
side of Widow's
there is so
Mine.
much history.
To get to
that
Widow's
is given in
Mine,
all
we
these
gotta get
codexes.
past the
So it is worth
Skywell.
actually
Come
stopping
on.
and taking a look
This
at
is way above our pay grade. We need backup. We need help.
We need
You
help.
got a magic glove and a kick-ass robot. You are the help.
Okay. So let's level up. So as I mentioned last time, leveling is done basically throughout the whole party. So everyone is currently at the same level. Again, we can easily try to think, spec out all the different characters to their better parts. So it's always a good sign to just kind of keep an eye on everyone's skills and make sure that you're quite balanced. In terms of your playstyle, it's entirely up to you. So we have one cost point here. I'm going to quickly add some to Elvis, and I'm going to give Diggs his big brother skill as well.
Okay, but
You got to buff him up, you know what I mean? Diggs deserves some. We won't be going too much into the codex because obviously spoilers, etc. However, there is a lot
sheriff's
to
looking
learn
for deputies,
and a lot
Elvis.
to explore both in Sedentary, meeting Hattie, Zebedee, etc. We've already met Bertha.
That's just a bunch of
and
hooey.
yeah, so
Who's
make
seen
sure
one of these
you
things
do
anyway?
some exploration. So where we are in terms of the game, again, we're still very early on. Elvis now has
No
his
such thing as monsters.
glove now powered up, and we've been told
Shoot
to
one and
head
cut off its
to,
head.
I'm a minor, Mary,
Happy
not a
Hills
big
by
old
the May.
headhunter.
So we
there we go.
tap in here, and we're
I
going
like that as well.
to this.
How The thing is that the game has a lot of fruit. You might have just seen, but you can actually have this. I don't know what to call it, like a radar, and then you've got the golden path to show you where you can head, which honestly is kind of helpful, especially if you've gone exploring and you're like, oh, I want to get back on the path. So it's useful, but you don't have to use it as well if you want to play without it.
Widow's Mines is this way. Past the Skywheel.
Let's go, Will!
Finding this ship and stealing its data drive gets us closer to our mother.
Yes.
Oh, you've done Gator Zones.
So we've done. So effectively, we know where we are, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, Will!
Let's go, Will. Yeah, if you haven't, please watch the last pod. The Gator Zones are one of my favourite areas because it's basically Gator Zones.
Let's follow the golden path.
Oh, here we go. Cutscene.
Should you boys be out here alone?
Look who's talking. What are you, 19?
I was like,
Something like that.
Have we got there yet?
I'm Jade. Gun for hire.
Jade.
And I'm gonna allow you to hire me.
This got nothing to do with you, darling. Go
Jade's a good
home.
character. We'll
Does
get
the
into her in
robot
a
talk
minute.
the whole time, or do you have a say?
Well, thanks for the offer, Jade. But we...
Work best as a duo.
Yeah? Not anymore. You're on the Grabbers hit list.
Grabbers?
It's what the frogs are called. They've been tracking you since that little dust-up in Gator Zone. And now, down this path in a perfect little kill box, they're fixing to ambush you.
You know about these grabbers?
Yeah, I know a lot. Pretty amazing. You two go in there, 0 chance of survival. You go with me, whole different story. You might even learn something.
What do you want in return?
It's who I want. The same who you've been trying to find your whole life, Elvis. Bahmati.
Okay, who the hell are you? And why are you trying to work my brother?
Diggs, hold on. Bahmati's our mother. You know her?
I know the legends. I got a problem with the first family, and I need her help. I'll leave it at that. You get me through that miasma wall to meet Bahmati, I'll keep you boys alive along the way. We got a deal?
Can't argue with that. You're in.
Jade Sass.
Jade
There you go.
Sass
New
is
party member.
awesome. We have spoken about Jade on social a couple of times, and now we get to see her in action. So, as I mentioned earlier, all the party level up together. Jade is now part of the party, which means we have 3 skill points that we can add to Jade. So let's talk about Jade for a little bit. Jade is like an assassin, kind of like a stealthy character.
I'd say she's a lookout, a sniper.
Yeah.
But I'd say just in time, someone asked if she is playable. Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes, she is. Jade is fantastic. She's really cool. So she currently has this silent ice gun. We'll get to use that in just a moment. So effectively like a good, nice little sniper. If I go quickly into her skill deck, you can kind of see I'll give you an idea of her playstyles. So we have stats: a patient hunter, sniper, and exploiter. Currently we have 3 skill points to give Jade. So we can either go all in with Battle Cry, which will rally squad mates, giving them 40 rage if they are within.
Oh, we haven't talked about rage. We'll get in that when we do some more combat.
We did do previously,
Nice, okay.
but yeah, when we get there eventually, we'll reiterate it. You could do a focus shot, which basically adds a 30% chance to a critical chance. 30% to a critical chance total. Long story short, it gives you more critical, and you really want to stack that critical because the more the over crit that you get, the more damage you do. So as much, always go for the crits, guys. Always go for the crits. And we've also got Plasma Shot, which deals 30 fire damage over 3 turns. What are you thinking?
Ooh, I do like the fire, and I think since we're in Skywhale, that's probably a good shout.
That's not a bad idea. It's as if we played this game before.
I know, imagine.
I know, right?
Imagine. But we can keep the points as well. So like that last one, we can definitely save, get some maybe tougher beating abilities later on.
That's the plan. So, we are still heading to Canyon.
Let's go.
Guys, the wall's that way.
First, we're escorting my little brother to Happy Hills. Got a problem with that?
I'm hoping that's a Medipod. Oh, it's an energy cell.
It is an energy cell.
Oh, we can go check this. Yeah.
Let's just check out.
Examine.
The Sky Whale. The
Never
original
trust me with
flutist
fire.
thing. You know that?
What are you talking about? I am very responsible with fire. I just set everything on fire because then no one can complain.
And everyone's nice and warm at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it turns out that in the world here, the originals flew skyward. Oh, that could be. Okay, we've got a choice here. Do we follow the golden path, or do we try and see what happens?
We should go check out the side quest. So yeah, a bit more information on the game. We do have side objectives, side quests that you don't have to do, but they can lead to better items or lead to more experience, which you then can use.
Thank you, Sir Potter. She's
So it's
alive,
definitely worth
Diggs.
giving a few side
We
quests a
couldn't
look.
save her
And not only
family,
that, you learn
but
a
we're
lot
saving
more about
her.
the characters themselves
Hold
and get
on.
a bit of an insight.
These grabbers are slime boats. Extra
They're a
tough.
bit difficult.
Now's not the time.
We're
We
level.
could always
Your call, Elvis. What do we do?
Do we save first?
Let's come back. Let's come back. I'm gonna
I'm
get
trying to
annihilated.
think, yeah, I think-
know I'm getting.
It depends. Actually, how much
Alice.
health do they have? So
They're the
something we were
ones that
just
screwed
talking
up
about
the plan.
before is stealth. So I can talk fully about it now. Is that Jade, with her sniper, can actually pop off the enemies and kill them beforehand, before you even start the combat. But that's because her gun is a silenced gun, which is something you can look into with your weapons later on. But I don't want to go into too depth and let you guys find it yourself.
Well,
But yeah, we should check out how much damage she does.
Look, another
Let's
vortex.
explore that now.
Elvis, those things are gonna fry your
Right, we found
brain.
another miasma.
Ah, he's the Miasma Whisperer.
Can't be told
He
off
makes
if there's no
sweet
witnesses.
love to those
Exactly,
things.
Diesel. I like how you
Tell
do
him
that.
right.
Okay, you two, zip it. Let my silent sniper rifle do its thing.
Okay,
Here we go.
silenced weapon. Jade has a silenced weapon. This allows her to shoot without alerting enemies while undetected. You will need to plan carefully. Enemies can spot each other being killed. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into sneaky time, and I am going
Ooh, there's a problem. Oh, you can get him. Wait, how much damage does
Scouting
Jade
ahead.
Jade actually? Speaking about the playable characters, here we go. We've now. Okay, she just attacked with 70, which means we can wipe that skull crusher. And I don't think he's being seen by any others. Yeah.
Okay, time to show
Here
the
we go.
boys how
Here's a
it's
good
done.
example of the stealth mechanic that you have also in the combat.
So we can see that no one can see Skull Crusher.
Nice! There we go. And I think there's another one in the back there, isn't there? I saw that pop up. Yeah, I was going to say, make sure you're not being seen. Oh, there's two of them.
Last stop distraction, so it's distract. Let me just see if I can.
You'll get seen, I think.
I've got a feeling I can. So you can see that, well, it's very faintly red line, but there's a red line between them. Let's look at that barrel. But regardless, they can see each other. So what I'm thinking of doing then, if we exit out of really?
I have never done that. I'm just like, if I click it, I'm like, oh, just sod it, I'll just take it. And
No,
do
no.
the combat. I have never exited.
This is definitely how
What
I.
is this?
How I definitely do it. I always pop in and out of ambush.
I just accept my fate, to be honest. I just go, well, that's my mistake, let's go.
Living on the edge.
Full rampage.
So, let's.
I am very good. Actually, to be honest, Jade is very, very, like, I like using Jade in the stealth. I think it's the only time I'll ever be good at stealth.
Yeah, so you can see they will both be alerted, and they will also alert all the other grabbers that are around this vicinity as well. Now, let me tell you, there's a few that I've been overwhelmed a couple of times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my backpack, and I'm going to get a glass bottle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly put said glass bottle over here to drag this skull crusher on the left over yonder. What's that?
Nice, while he's distracted.
Whilst
Let's attack the other.
whilst he's distracted.
Yes, let's go. Nice.
Ambush again. whilst yes, this is obviously we've mentioned before about Miasma Chronicles. Yes, it's a turn-based game as soon as you go into combat. We really do ample tactical elements here. There are many ways in which you can approach this. You can run in guns blazing. I'm kind of doing a sneaky about with Jade at the moment. This is how I really enjoy playing her.
I actually do like using it to sneak around. She's really good. I do like this.
She really is. As long as you keep an eye on where you're sneaking. So, for example, you don't necessarily want to go too close.
So you get the one.
Yeah. So there's 3 there, and we've also actually got that gun master there.
Oh, he's got a lot of health. Oh, they both have a lot of health.
So they've got health, and we've got the gun master has armor. Discussing armor, not armor. So I say my armor will take shots of that. Let me just see who's over here. I did remember one, but there's 2. And we've got a moving target. So
there's something to keep into consideration. As you guys see, we've got the squares on the floor, and that is sort of the ambush / scene area. Now, if you do crouch, it does lessen, which is the same thing like any game where obviously the audio that you make with your character, the footsteps, it can affect being seen by the enemies.
yeah, you're good.
Nice.
I'm the
I'm about to say that this is a lot better than your death last time.
folks, pro gamer, let me tell you.
Okay, so I think we got a knocker grenade.
We've got a knocker grenade. So knockers will explain those in a minute. When you go, basically you can knock the enemy back into a tile, and combining that with Overwatch can be rather
Ooh, here we go. I was about to say, I think we're at the point now where they're a bit higher health, so I think we have to get our positioning and then just destroy them.
So we're gonna go take out the gun masters.
I'm such a bad, I'm such a risk taker where I just run into things when I travel. That's also why I'm not that sneaky, because I get ambushed all the time, so I just run in.
Okay, so we've put Jade there.
I'll do that.
I'm gonna put Elvis as close as I can.
Good shout. Good shout. Here we go. Our boy digs. Our boy digs.
We stand digs in this office. We stand digs.
We always stand digs.
Never really. In the chat said this is low settings. We're currently playing on normal. This is broadcasted at 1080p though. Okay. So I've kind of got this around. So I've got to clear. We're going to go to ambush mode with Elvis, and I'm going to show off Armor Eater Shot. So Armor Eater Shot is basically, so we do a normal shot, you can see the difference. So currently, with the Gunmaster, you can see that we're going to get a crit of 25%, and the white damage is basically the normal shot that you would get. However, you can see the squares that are currently on the right to the white rectangle, and that's his armor. However, if we do an Armor Eater Shot and we take away that, we take away all the armor, take away more health, and we still get a crit at that position. But I think it's pretty decent. So we're going to do that.
Destroyed it.
Boom. What's the quality of it?
Is that galactic space hole in the middle? It is. Fun fact: when we very first teased Miasma, we put some really cool gifts out, and you can get both.
Don't look up!
And we decided it was like a galactic space hole. So that is now what it's.
Yeah, that's the.
Because you know why not? So.
That is the name.
I was about to say, we could potentially maybe next round, depending where they move, use Elvis to Miasma them over to the barrels, because there's that barrel on the right hand side too.
Son of a bitch!
We can get Jade in there. Actually, we could set them on fire. I'm trying to think if they... Because certain enemies actually are affected by the... But yes, that one is nice.
Okay. So again, fire shot or any kind of like elemental shot like a lot of tactical games or turn-based games, each turn it will be damaged, the enemies will be damaged. So, here we go, status effects. Enemies and allies can be inspected in combat by selecting the movement, poverty, title they occupy selected. So you can see the amount of statuses, etc., and also what they're immune to, and also how the status affects the lives of what it is. So we did.
What did he come out for?
So we did the fire shot on the Gunmaster. It had 10 health left, but of course the extra shot, the extra turn, therefore killed it, which was exactly one frustrating thing, but one thing that you do have to be reminded of Jade is her sniper rifle can run out pretty quickly, so you might need to reload quite a bit. But it's not too bad. Basically, one shot.
And it's quite highly powerful as well.
It is. See, okay, so what? So I can't give that.
Why not barrel? This makes it a bit quicker. I love the experience. There we go. Why shoot when you can just blow into pieces?
Exactly. There's a barrel there for a reason. That's the reason.
How about say, make sure you don't get fixed. So the thing is, as well, you can actually be damaged by the explosion. So if you're too close or your party members are also close, it does affect all people around it. So you definitely have to be careful with that one. Nice.
Asshole,
Let's go. Not good at showing the control. Oh no, James is the one playing today. I'm just here for the chatter and the Maltesers.
The lols and the Maltesers.
The lols and the Maltesers. There we go.
Let's go to the let's see what can you get today.
Whoa. Big upgrade. Not enough power to bust through the wall, but I'm getting there.
Electro chainer.
Generate a chain electrical charge that can hit up to 3 targets. As the powers can be synced to a glove in the party screen. So you can only have one. At the moment, we can only have one miasma ability per glove, effectively. So let me just quickly check what we do.
Do you want to change it to check it out?
Have I got any like power?
You've only got the one energy one, I think.
Chips. Second. Here we go.
There we go.
So Miasma Storm energy cost us 40. Throw range is 8 tiles. And we've also got Miasma powers here. The energy cost is 60. Range is 10. Damage is 20. What are you thinking?
I reckon we should show off the Electro Chainer, which is good when you've got big hordes of enemies, because like it says, it passes through 3 targets, so it's definitely one for when you've got several, rather than, one big tough enemy. Ooh, nice.
It's quite useful. It's quite
Yeah.
useful. Now, for the eagle-eyed viewers, you might see here that we have miasma chip slots. We'll get to that in a minute, but they can be very useful for upgrading your miasma abilities. I shall say.
I realize I've never what it is. Yeah.
Shifty likes chips.
I do like chips.
You could disappear in these caves. Get lost for years and years.
Wouldn't advise that, to be honest.
Right, let me just kind of
I was
explore.
about to say, see what we can find. There's all sorts of pieces, lore, just everything and anything without, spoiling, that you can find in the world. And also, it's very nice to just envision the world. You can examine stuff, or there's a little bit more imagery
What
as
are
well
those
of
frog
beautiful-
eggs?
Grabbers lay their eggs in live humans.
With frog
Eggs
they're about
hatch,
to hatch.
or souls eaten
Yeah,
alive.
Why not? Why not? I mean, Friday afternoon. That's me on a Friday afternoon. That's me done.
What, lied in about frog eggs? Is it that bad?
Yeah.
Is being a producer that bad? Yeah.
That's a know frog existed. Well, yeah, because
Of course they exist!
Tadpoles, right?
Did you just ask if frog eggs
No, but I
existed?
mean, in my head, I got the image of like frog snails or frog's legs, and I was like, can you actually like sit and eat frog's eggs? Is that like a thing?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty. Chat, let us know. I'm pretty sure you can have frog's eggs. They're a bit of a delicacy.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm too fancy. I just like my
I'm
pizzas
pretty
and
sure.
burgers.
I mean, in Iceland you can have fermented shark. So you know that?
No.
Yeah. You can have fermented
So you learn
shark.
every day, guys.
We're going for dinner.
Which way are we going? Let's. Should we head
I'm
to
just,
the
I'm just exploring.
Ah, okay.
I've got something here, like a tree to find out.
Oh yes.
Look at this spot. Talk about old. For real?
Oh, looks like we have-
Maybe I can jack in and wake this guy up.
Or mine just plugged in.
What's that thing?
Pair.
No, I've got audio.
Your duck call with a duck decoy spread. Use both to draw them in.
It's actually-
State your purpose.
Keep it quiet. You might scare the ducks away.
State your purpose.
I'm Duck Ranger 1000.
Since we
the
go on to talk
ultimate
about
duck hunting assistant.
finding things in the
Powered
narrative,
by
if you
Edison.
want to learn a
When
little
were you
more,
made?
there is these robots
That duck said
dotted
not
or
today,
duck
buddy.
rangers
That's
dotted
zero
around
for four, Mr.
on
Roundtree.
various lands
Try again.
to find. And you can ask them things. They have, certain voice lines which will give you a little bit of information. It does add to it. Also, there is certain aspects that you want to pay attention, and they may
Okay,
unlock
old
certain
buddy.
things.
What's the last thing you saw?
Keep an eye.
Don't let them spook you, Mr. Roundtree. Here comes the duck. Raise your gun. Spray and pray. Lower your gun.
Spray and
That's
pray,
no
that
duck.
is
That's
actually
a
how
That is
like
how-
every
that is how-
Step back.
that is actually
Step
how-
back.
Yeah.
Crash your brain. Danger, Mr. Roundtree.
And they do give you an insight to what exactly has happened in the world of
Rest in peace, old
Yeah,
timer.
Chronicles.
what has actually happened? How is this? What is this miasma? How
what
is it?
is miasma?
What do miasma?
Do not the miasma. What have we got? Some more plastics.
Plastics.
So, oh yeah, we should probably talk about that. For those that are new to Miasma Chronicles or the stream, plastic is actually the currency. You can use this to buy more Medipods, or you can actually eventually treasure.
Treasure.
I was like, treasure?
Real cigars, an almost complete box of real tobacco cigars. Not to be confused with similar-looking lozenges
Lozenges.
found in homes with cats. They don't smoke alcohol. I love when plants together with drinks. That's all treasure shows.
I'll say, for those that are into collectibles, there is a lot for you guys as well. We've got plenty of stuff. Let's explore on the other side. So far, chat, who's your favourite character? I'm curious what everyone likes. What's your favourite character?
Look at this
Is it
place.
Elvis, Dix
Forget
the
the place.
robot, or is it Jade
Who's
so
the
far?
creepy dude?
I don't know if he wants to be defined as a robot, actually, because I think he prefers being like the big brother. I'm watching.
Elvis, we've been watching.
I'm watching.
I got enough stalkers. Who are you?
We are the Watchers.
Wow, that's original. Go watch somebody else.
We watch you fight. We watch you fail. We watch you mold the miasma. Finding your mother is just the beginning. Finding yourself will be the end.
Right. I'm due back in reality now, so...
See you again.
Spooky nutbag.
Notepad.
Okay.
Oh, we've just got a side quest. We just got added a side quest.
Would you like a bit of side
Jade's cooking most.
Oh, we do
like Jade
We
as
do
well.
like Jade. We do stand Diggs in this house.
Yeah, I feel Dix is my favorite, but Jade, I'm
Jade's
really
badass,
happy
let's
to
be
just,
honest.
yeah, defeat all the enemies with Jade first off. That actually makes the combat so much better for me when I do that. Elvis so far, Butter, you're into Elvis? Nice.
So, obviously, we want to avoid spoilers at this point. And granted, this is probably a question most served for a few streams ago, but or a few streams in the future. But what's been your favourite part of Miasma, knowing everything that we've shown so far?
Ooh. So far, I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, hold it.
Hold on. Oh, my favorite so far. I'm about to say, I really like environmentally wise, I really enjoy Gator Zone, but the reason is as you wander around, there are gators that actually are in the water, and if you're not careful, you can actually miss them.
You can.
So, you can't interact with them in any way, but they're just chilling. They're just vibing.
It's just a fun little environmental thing. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, and I really enjoy that. That's like part of the game. That there's this like interactive environment that you can pay attention to do. What else do I like? As I would say, Jade's stealth is always very good.
So similar to I guess similar to you, like I'm more comfortable certainly playing a lot of like action RPGs and stuff like that. So when we got assigned Miasma, of course, like the whole internet has been commenting, going, "Oh, it's turn-based. Why are we doing turn-based? That's weird." Pokemon's turn-based, folks. Everybody loves turn-based. And actually, like, you can have a lot of fun doing this. There's a lot more ways in which you can approach things. You certainly feel very tactical with regards to kind of like making sure that everyone is their characters are all stacked particularly well. And it's the tactical side of things.
Widow's mine.
I can't explain just
Never
how much
really
fun it actually is
gone
to take
in
down
before.
a whole bunch
I've
of
gone
really
in. Might be some
hard,
thievers in there.
difficult enemies.
Keep your eyes open.
With just 3 people and a sniper. It's so much fun. So much fun.
I think as well, sedentary is kind of cool. Mainly, you will keep going back to that for various reasons, and the amount of sort of hustle and bustle that town has is really cool. No matter what
This
you
wasn't
explore,
a
there's
random
always something
storm.
a little different. So that's also
This
really good.
was
And
war.
generally, just the Miasma
Miasma
power. I
was
like
the
to
weapon.
beat everyone into explosion cannons as well, to be honest. So I think that is my definitely go-to. I think, did I use the chain? I think I used the chain for, I don't think we've met the enemies yet, but particular enemies that spawn many enemies. The chain one is very good for that. But more often than not, I do use the Miasma one and one other one, but I can't tell you guys that one yet. There is one other particular thing I used.
So one thing I do, some people may recognize this.
So why are these screens on?
Not picking up any life readings. This place is dead.
So you might see
Beavers.
some of this.
Did
So
you
it'd
guys
be
hear a
interesting
word
to
I said?
Compare the two bits of gameplay that we're about to see whether or not we can actually mimic it or do something different. I'm curious.
Someone marched through
We
here.
just passed a door as well. That
Shooting
was
Miasma
locked.
out of their
As we were
glove.
talking earlier, like exploration does have a sort of rewarding system in the way that you might find things like key cards, which then unlock particular doors, which then give you treasure.
Ooh, we can see into the treasure.
Yes.
Oh,
is that a chest? I'm not sure.
I think so. Hang on. Okay, so let's figure
I
this
think where this key card is actually.
Locked. Requires cantina card. Okay.
Oh, I do know. I think I know where that one is actually.
Well, don't tell me. Let's see if we can
So you
actually
can figure it out. Yeah.
see if we can figure it out. So it's such a cool puzzle. It's such a cool puzzle.
And not just this as well. We have
Hey,
I don't know
Brando,
if you came across
over
it
here.
last week's the key card, not key cards, the lock pads. Did you do that last week?
Yes.
Talk
did,
about a
nice.
Deus
Oh,
Ex
here we go.
Machina.
Speaking
Elvis,
of,
that you?
keypads.
Elvis.
So you will find these around the world, and they have specific ways of unlocking them. Everyone is a tiny bit different, and the best thing to do is actually, when we were speaking about the codex, whilst we won't show you for spoilers today, a lot of the codex information will give you hints to either what the code is for the keypad, or it will give you a hint to where you should be or go or explore. So definitely keep a lookout for those. You will need them to get the answers. I actually can't remember. I think I know what the code is, but I can't remember where to find it. Oh, nice scope.
Yeah, right.
There we go. Weapon modification.
I do remember that's one thing that the bearded lady wanted to give some authenticity to it. Like a lot of games that have codex usually is within a world building sense. And whilst Miasma Chronicles still does that, there is actually a purpose to having the codex. There are clues to certain things. Also clues to, as you just mentioned, clues to the keypads. So it's definitely worth reading everything that you pick up because you never know where it may lead and what it may from. Again, I keep saying it and I will continue to keep saying it. Exploration is key, folks. It really is.
Guys,
There's
hold
definitely a lot
on.
out there for the completionists.
Someone's watching
I mean,
us.
I'm not a full completionist, but I'm definitely someone who does like to explore. I'm just nosy. I'll be real, I'm just nosy. So general, oh, here we go. So when I first did this battle, this absolutely wiped me.
Not for sale, redneck.
Because this is an ambush.
You made it
You could have planned for this, and I went straight in and wiped, and then I was like,
We're
okay,
not bringing trouble.
let's go again. Let's take
Just
this back.
passing
Approach this
through.
a little bit different.
You didn't
and I managed
answer
to
the
do
question,
it.
Terry.
But that's the joy
How
about
much
it,
for
right?
the
You can
robot?
go in, you can get
You
wiped,
couldn't
and then
afford me,
it
sweet
gives you a
tits?
chance to
Now
look
back
at it
off.
again and go, right,
Well,
what did I do right? What
we
did I
ain't
do
got
wrong?
money,
Which
so
character do I use this
let's just
time?
take the robot.
And, go in
Push
with a
gear.
different approach, and that can help you, to
Oh,
defeat them all and progress.
And fun fact, this is actually the first time that we're introducing brand new enemies as well. There's not just frogs in the games. Folks, these are the thievers. They are more intelligent. They tend to come around in packs. And to be honest, they like to shoot and play dirty. So we need to also play dirty.
I was about to say already they've damaged Elvis. I was like, oh no.
This is. Well, strap in, folks.
this is gonna be a long one. I already know. Okay, so we've got Jade. We've got
I forgot Elvis and Diggs are already on like no health. Okay, right. Let's get some cover first.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep Elvis and Diggs together, I think.
So we could potentially kill one of the monkeys, maybe, but I feel like we could.
35% chance to hit. It's a 35% chance to hit. 63% chance. At the moment, it's not good.
See, I'm quite prone to focusing on one enemy, and I put everyone on that enemy. I have to do it. Like, I have to do like enemy per enemy. Where I know other people will just be like destroy everything.
So I'm usually like that. However, I'm trying to play a little bit differently to what I would normally play. So I'm going to quickly move everyone.
So I don't think they're close enough for the chain yet, are they? They need to be. I don't know. We could get maybe the two at the top, but I feel we could get third before we.
That's kind of my thoughts. Let's get Jade in a better position. Right, 100% chance to hit, 25%
Nice.
Not even a scratch.
So what we like for the electro chain
There is one to the back. No, that's a bit out.
They're out.
I reckon we save it because the thing is as well, these characters once you've used their energy up, it's then used up. If you look at the top left, you will see that they have the health, the energy, and the attack. And once that's used. However, there are modifications that do help it, which I definitely put on because I use all my energy all the time.
Okay, I need to revive Elvis anyway.
This does not end here.
I need to revive Elvis.
That's 58%.
58% chance to hit. 30,
22, but kills it.
I like the 58. Let me.
Yeah, because we don't have space to move first, do we? Before hitting any.
See, I'm in the line of fire there. Definitely in the line of fire with him. If I was to move there. Yeah, if I was to move there, that'd be a chance.
If you move, you can't shoot anyway. That's okay.
No, I should be able to.
You've only got 1 AP.
No, I'm on the first AP. Oh, yes, you're right. I've only got one left. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you move, you won't be able to shoot. I'd say just wing a shot. And just pray that it works. It doesn't miss. Hit it!
It hit!
Yes!
Yeah!
There we go! There we go. Oh, I forgot the blaster has a shotgun. Okay, so with stuff like this, it definitely can hit more than one character, so you want to make sure that you have one of them not together too much. Which, Diggs, stay alive, Diggs, please. Yeah. Rip Diggs. Okay. Do we have any how many heals do we have? Oh, we haven't got heals. Oh, okay. So, the long shots have got not a lot of health. Wait. Why don't we move and use the electric on the two? Because I think if we use the electric, they can't. I can't remember, but they can't. They're out of turn, aren't they? Is that the if it might actually hit the third mugger too. Can't leave him down. We don't have any heals. We can't res him. We haven't got any health left. No medipods. That's the thing as well. You can actually return to sedentary to, you know, buy more things like medipods. So if you feel you're under, you know, you've not got the right items, or you want to edit some of your weapons, that's definitely a thing. Stops it shooting. Oh, it didn't change it. I wonder if that's because it's a monster.
Didn't shoot. Why didn't it shoot? I think it has to be honest.
My chat might be getting some Maltesers if we die. Oh, there's a point. There's another Malteser. I'd say finish him off so he doesn't shoot. Nice.
What a creep.
You do you.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, that would work quite well if we.
Trigger warning!
I think we need to accept our fate.
I'll have my Malteser now.
Accept our fate. Get some F's in chat for James. I'm whining already. Just take it. Just accept it. Take the shot and accept the fate.
Gotta
Need to
reload as
reload.
well. That's the best thing about it. I'm gonna, yeah. This is.
Oh wait, you can kill him straight off. Oh. Oh yeah, because he's a mugger. I just realised. Yeah, Jade can one-hit them.
You don't know me.
Well, that's
One
oh,
down.
got rage. Oh, she's not fully rage yet.
No, actually.
There is good auto-save. Yes, the game does have auto-save, so it has manual save, so you can obviously save yourself, and on top of that it does have an auto-save, just one between obviously certain aspects.
No!
Here you go.
Death counter 2.
Oh yeah, death counts 2 now.
If I load latest, where's that?
That'll be just before. I'll probably do the cutscene again, but you could probably skip that if we've seen it.
Well,
once
that's the thing.
already.
I'll need to go back to. I need to reset them. So I need to go back. If I go back to sedentary, I can probably go and sell some stuff. Maybe get something. Yes. Okay.
Do you reckon you can do it?
Huh?
Do you reckon you can do the battle again? I'm like
no.
so bad. I never go back to places.
So if I look at so Elvis's health is currently at 65. Diggs is full.
Oh, and Jade's
Yeah,
full.
Jade's full. So to be honest, and I can probably do with looking at things anyway. So if we head back.
Oh yeah, we can show off the map.
It's
the map. It's the map. It's the map.
It is the map. It is the map.
It
It's
is.
the map. So let me just quickly zoom out. So
I was about to say we might not be able to. I think until we unlock stuff, we won't be able to show you everything.
Everyone can kind of see how far the cursor can go from the thing. Maybe like you can see there. That makes sense.
I was like, that's all you're getting.
That's all
That's
you're
all you're
getting,
getting.
folks. That's all you're getting, folks. Right, let me head back to 7.
Let's head back.
So you can fast travel anywhere at any time. Obviously, when you're outside of combat.
Let me go.
Got to restart now. This is a 0 death run. So that's what Alpha Editor is. Alpha Editor is basically 0 death. It's what do you call it?
Permadeath.
Permadeath. Thank you.
There we go.
But
Right,
it's
let's check
also
out what we can buy.
It's also stupid.
Yes, it's incredibly hard, so for all those hardcore people, if you do actually try it and finish the game on Alpha Editor, make sure
We're
to
asking some
let us know.
miners
Oh my
to go to
word!
the
Let
danger
us
zone
know.
and
You
face these
celebrate.
monsters head on.
Oh my goodness! I will make sure we do things because that is definitely something we need to celebrate if that is the case. Right, let me just go in the backpack, and I want to make sure.
I was about to say, you can actually heal them from the menu, which is really nice as well. Depending on the difficulty, some of them do regenerate
These
health
monsters
after the battle,
are the
but
spawn
depending
in
on the
Miasma.
difficulty, depends on
And
how
any
much.
spawn of the
Or if any.
Miasma.
As you see, the Alpha Editor does not. it is like...
Easy mode does, and I think that's what's thrown me.
Yeah. But,
Welcome back to OBs.
right, what should we get?
Steal something? Then I
Right,
break
can I
your
sell?
finger.
What can I sell
We
first?
haven't got too much though, I don't think.
I do have another power core. I might be able to use that power core.
I don't think we've got a second one, I think that's equipped.
We haven't got any more.
We could sell the scope, but the scope could also help us shoot longer
Yeah,
for people like
later.
Jade, maybe.
Actually, let's have a look at what stuff we've got. Have I got another power
Tell me there's not an achievement for that bit. Have we revealed the achievements yet? I don't think we haven't. I can't confirm that yet.
Damn it!
I was like,
Yeah,
I just went with the view I have.
we haven't confirmed exactly what the achievements and trophies are, but I can confirm that there are, and there will be platinums for you
Yes,
trophy hunters.
there
There is a plan.
There is a plan.
There is a plan.
And there's the FAQ as well. If anyone does have any general questions, James here did an amazing FAQ, so definitely give that a look.
Oh, thanks, mate.
You're welcome. What should we do? I think we've only got the one that Elvis has, and we haven't bought or found any other weapons yet. We could have a weapon.
We've got a weapon mod.
So that's crit damage.
Yeah, we've got a weapon mod, so that's already assigned. I don't think we've got one. There's nothing available there. I don't think we've got one. Oh, we do have 10% chance.
Oh, about humans. Are they? I'm trying to think if they're classed. I think they are classed as humans, so that might be a good one to add. There is also different outfits. As you see, there is an outfit thing. Look out for those. That's all I can say. Look out.
It's as if we shouldn't be doing this. Okay, I think we've got one.
Hey, what you need?
So
Yeah, I think we could possibly, if we got money to buy some more
we
health.
sell.
Can we buy another Medipod?
Oh,
Look at the sniper.
We have 520 plastic.
If you use a consumable, that's it. It's gone.
see.
So make sure you come back to stock up.
100 plastic.
We could get one to res someone, maybe.
Anyone leaving
Yeah,
town needs a weapon to defend themselves.
Oh, they're
That's
so
Miasma
good.
101. It's hella dangerous out there.
Really need to start selling.
You want to shoot more? Shoot farther? All that good stuff? Upgrade your weapon.
But yeah, if anyone's got any questions, feel free to drop them in chat. We'll answer what we can. Obviously, we can't tell you everything, either spoiler or you're gonna have to wait.
Bang, bang. It's yours. Pleasure doing
I was gonna
business.
say, there is so much in Miasma. Very excited for it. And it does, if those are wondering, it is launching on May the 23rd across consoles and PC.
Bye.
Very excited.
Long to go?
Yeah. What are we on? 5th today? Someone quit maths. What's 23 minus 5? 18! 18. My brain is not functioning on a Friday afternoon.
It is a Friday afternoon, I'll let you off.
Yeah.
Increase time.
18 days to go. Very excited. But like I say, you can wishlist. It is on Steam to be wishlisted.
It's everywhere
So yeah, actually. So if you're interested, make sure to wishlist it everywhere.
Okay.
What are we doing?
I think we've done
Are we kitted? Are we
You know
kitted?
what? One thing I am.
These monsters are just hallucinations. Miasma vapors. Hey, come here.
Buddy!
Did I say you can play in my miasma?
Your miasma?
It's your miasma?
Oh, mine. I'm kidding. I couldn't keep you out of it if I tried.
So that's one thing I do like
You
about
want
this.
some
is-
herbs?
Trying to quit Hattie so I can focus. Thanks.
One thing I do like about, I like Miasma quite a lot.
So much of your
but
mama
one thing that
you.
is quite nice is if you've been in a situation such as I've just found myself where I know that I'm going to die, you can come back and you can reset yourself. Well, not just reset yourself, you know what I mean? Just kind of
It's just
take everything in and just
Yeah.
make sure that everything is better and just
It's just bulked yourself up ready. Really.
Wisdom is obtained by
Preparing.
listening to the
Words.
I was about to say, I was
miasma.
like trying to think as well. And I was
Do you
like,
know how
I was
it
like, I
got
know what you
here?
mean.
The miasma? No one
Prepare
knows.
yourself for the battle.
I
essentially,
do.
Be ready
No
to fight.
heroes.
No heroes?
Without heroes, America drowned in poison. The poison impregnated Mother Earth. She gave birth to a demon child, the miasma. She hates us for what we did to
There's so
her.
many characters to
Mother
interact with
Earth
as well.
hates
Like
us.
saying, there's
Oh, yes.
NPCs,
Don't
there's
take
a
it
lot of main
personal.
characters,
Turn
party
your
members,
frown
all
upside
sorts of
down,
stuff
like I
that you
do.
can come across. And you don't have
Namaste.
to do them all, like I say, side quests
See ya.
are a thing you can do, but you do get rewarded. I would advise checking a few out. You do get some decent treasures, which make them fully rewarding too. Ooh.
Chula Ward. I was Codex. I could have sworn there was another
I've actually some
Medipod
of these
somewhere.
do have them on the second floor.
They do.
I can't remember which
swear
building
there
in
was a
particular.
Medipod somewhere.
You
I'm not going to go exploring
I'm
too much.
crazy.
But that's just
Monsters!
That's just a
head
bunch
back.
of hooey. Who's seen one of these things anyway?
Oh, plastic. I mean, we need it to buy things, but
We do. Right. Okay. let's do
pretty fast travel.
Let's do this.
Cheeky fast travel.
Cheeky little fast travel back to Widow's Mine.
Yeah. So this thing as well, whilst there is a map, you actually can't go anywhere until you have unlocked or explored it. Which is great, so then you can't go spoiling it for yourself way ahead, and we make sure it's not spoiled for you on the map too. So yeah, I imagine just be like, yeah, this is such a.
Oh yeah, so this is a spoiler, and that's a spoiler.
This is it.
That's a thing. And also, we've still got that key card already. So.
Oh, we haven't actually. I can't remember the key. Oh, I know where the cantina one is, but I don't know where the thing is for the.
I think it's
the keypad. Yeah.
But I'm not going to show you.
Yeah, we're gonna
answer you already.
Keep that hidden. Keep that hidden.
Right, okay. Let's see if we can do this again. So folks, prepare for a challenge.
Guys, hold on. I feel like someone's watching us.
I'm gonna see if we can get a keypad. I know we can do 2. that's all I remember.
How much for that robot?
How much for that robot? Max go kill these
Not for
blasters.
sale,
Blasters always,
redneck.
like I say, they have shotguns, which
you
are
made
very
it talk.
deadly. So you have the decision, do you take him out straight away, but it's going to take a while, which then risks you open up to the other characters killing you, or do you go popping off the other characters so you don't have so many shooting at you, which then essentially helps your health. So it's trying to balance that fun combat out and how you want to approach it, which is very exciting.
They're doing things.
Yes, they're taking that high ground. Because it's not really the full bit. I was like,
If we're gonna stop killing, you best line up right here.
I did not. I was very tired.
Right, so we've got a long shot over there.
So Jade's come on hit the muffins, which is the potential to get them out quick. But do we want to... Who's got the armor core for the last?
Oh, I'm just out of range.
Oh, for
barrel.
the explosion! I was gonna say, he might stay there actually. If he's a long shot, I think they usually stick around, so you might get lucky. You might be able to move. Still go.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh,
Why not?
we did.
I want to take out the master. I really want to take out the master. So what I'm thinking of doing,
That's nice, that covers quite a lot of ground.
it does, because the muggers, more than likely, are going to be coming into that cover.
Yeah, because they want to take right
So
space.
that will hopefully take the time. So the muggers have actually, as you can imagine, sit. Now, you know what? I'm going to put digs down here. Digs into the master as well.
Yeah, why not? Just go for it.
I'm trying to think what else. What do? Can't knock him into the. Yeah.
There we go. Just start getting his health down. Just, chip away at it and eventually...
You gonna die.
You're gonna get bleeding.
You was.
Oh, you
I missed! I missed!
Counting.
Oh, damn it, you got Jade.
Shotguns, man.
They're lethal. Shotguns are very, very lethal. Oh, yeah, I think he's moved away from the... He stayed up, though. I reckon he's moved away from the last
Oh, that long shot's not Overwatch on.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
No.
Get in. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, so we're doing a little.
I can't move Jade, though.
I can't move
I
Jade.
don't think Diggs is in it. I think Diggs just misses out. So we could move Diggs. What we got? That mugger on the left's low health. We've also got the long shot at the top. But he is protected, so we got to move someone into the gaps with it. because he is very protected, so you're probably going to have to use that gap on. If you could, just use 2, and you still need to reload because it's Jade.
She's also in the thing. Do I, if I move out of that, does it count?
I feel like it might. I'm not too sure. I don't really use Overwatch actually. I tend to just do some other stuff that we have on the launcher.
We're not there yet.
That's a point. I'd probably just for now keep her just in case. Or we just test it and see what happens. But like I say, because we have to reload. Oh, nice. Okay, we got lucky with that.
Doesn't get easier.
That was crazy, Jade.
We got lucky. Okay, we got it. Fine. Easy. Right, what have we got?
So
Speaking
Elvis,
of we got this, what do we have?
Elvis isn't there.
We can kill the mugger on the left.
43% chance of hit.
Oh, wait,
chance
we got
of
left.
hit.
Oh, Diggs and Elvis.
65.
Oh, Diggs will probably get him. Diggs probably has a better percentage. Get closer. Or we just keep going at the blaster. How much health has he got? 170. And we have a cooldown on our abilities, so we've still got to wait. Oh, it did! The risk worked!
Oh, not bad!
There we go. There we go. Right. Who do we go for now? Well, Diggs has 2 chances. Do we move him further up and get him to attack? Although, will that make him move?
No,
That'll make him move.
I've literally just got 1 shot. I've got 1 action.
With 2%.
Who you think you messing with?
Bastards are tricky, Diggs. Watch out.
Alright, Raider's shotgun doesn't absolutely wipe us. Oh, he just. Oh, that's good. Stay on the. Oh no, Jade!
On the inside.
Jade!
Want you to know that.
We've got Medipods, it's fine. We have
Running on fumes. Need some help.
Diggs don't die.
Diggs don't die. Do you know what? Maybe use both these things.
Actually, what I'm thinking, if I go to here, if I move Diggs to here.
Oh, heal them both. It depends how big it is. I don't think it heals both anymore. I think we reduce them.
Why did you reduce it?
I don't know! To make it more difficult, clearly. Oh, too OP.
I mean, is that
is OP?
I mean, is that in the bubble?
Because not everyone has death counters like you.
Yeah, but can I, okay, whatever. But is that in the bubble? That's in the bubble, right?
Slightly, yes. But they just want to. It's not actually focused on anyone there, technically.
I know. I can't.
Yeah, so you need to highlight one of them. I think because what we wanted to do originally, for those that didn't know, we did have this fight a bit bigger. However,
Have you screwed me?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Specifically you. I sent an email. Was like,
James is going to play it at some point. We're going to screw him. We're going to screw him.
What it is, it's not too exposed. I think I can say about this. There is actually various versions of the Medipod, and these do vary in size.
Oh.
So I think that's why.
Okay.
But yeah, so this is also why, which as you progress the game, you will find them. But yeah, so the different ones then adapt on the range of space that they do cover to heal. So, like I say, I think that's why. Because I think right now, being quite at the beginning of the game, we have the basic sort of one person. But yeah, they do get bigger ranged. What have we got? It's only focused on one, isn't it? We need them closer. We haven't got our shield one yet, have we? We've got another 3. Who have we got? Oh, just Elvis left. So he is near the blaster. We could get a bit down. Or do we just eat into the long shot?
I think we have to eat into the long shot.
I would go.
Because the blaster's got a shot.
Yeah.
So if we take out this one.
Now you're getting me upset.
He's only got 20 left.
Rock bottom here.
Well,
Help me.
or Diggs on him next time. Because they've got less attack than Jade, right? Because Jade's got the sniper. And then put the sniper on the other.
You're dead,
mate! Long shot and blasters are dead. Oh, there's 2 together.
Yeah, we haven't got a great.
No, No, I've got the chain.
Give it back.
The electric chain.
Oh!
I was like, there we go. We can use it. Okay. Let's see. Will it get it? Oh, it will. It will.
Well, it doesn't do a lot. It doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, but it's more about it'll stop them from shooting if it does stun them for a round. Then they won't shoot and damage Diggs because Diggs is still dead.
So if I move here though, will I be?
I don't think that's going to be in the range.
What's the range?
Wait, no, you might be fine. Yeah. Well, one way to find out. One way to find out. Yeah, you're fine.
Storm's coming.
Come on, let's go. Yes! Whilst it did damage, the focus is about, I think it stunned them, I'm not 100% sure.
So let me just...
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh, I'm not going...
It probably does need a heal in some way.
It does, but I haven't got any... Oh, I had 3.
I thought we bought many pods.
Okay.
Oh, see, and that is also the frustrating thing when you get to this point. Well, F's in chat for Diggs. Nah, we should actually keep him out of the way, get him to kill that stuff. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nice dash.
Son of a bitch!
Like you anyway.
Actually, so even though there is green on the map, I don't know if you can see Diggs at the moment, but there is actually green near him. Now, whilst you usually pick up this stuff, I know, very, very slightly on the right hand side of the screen, as we do pick these up, if you do pass it during the battle, you do pick them up as well. Which actually is probably our medic pods I got stolen. That's probably what it is. We can defeat him. Oh, fire. Question. I would say
I'm going to do it on the blaster.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to make sure that we can put Jade in a decent defense.
What's the percentage? As well, because we don't want it to miss. Because that's the thing with the status of effects, they all are over a time period.
Are you scared of me? Good.
So sometimes it can be useful just to shoot off at the beginning if you do have the energy, because it will damage over time.
That's 30% chance.
It will get crit, but it's 63.
Pray for me.
Yes! That's it. That's what we wanted. Okay. I think
we've got yes, we've got this.
That's it. Okay.
We've got this.
He'll attack, but it's all good. He's all
No,
good.
we've got this.
Oh, he didn't attack. Even better. Yeah, well, okay, we do need to reload, but we can probably. Question is,
take off that long shot now.
I don't think we should kill the blaster because he's going to die anyway.
Well, exactly. So we'll take out the long shot.
Yeah.
So if I move Jade there.
Is she gonna reload?
No, I've already reloaded.
Which means you only have one aid. Yeah, I'd say just
Yes! Trying to cancel me.
Alright, come on, Elvis. Elvis needs to reload. We used all his bullets. Elvis, why? You had one job. I guess we just have to risk it because the blaster's gonna die in the fire anyway. It's 54. That's still relatively okay. That's over 50%.
Oh!
Try again.
We'll get it next time. Hopefully the blaster should. Yes! Okay, he's dead.
He's down. We've just got the long shot.
Justice for thievers!
And he missed. He missed! Oh, you down! Yes!
I won that war.
Come on!
There we go.
Grabbers now thieves.
Good high five.
That is a great high five.
What happened
Oh.
to not picking up any life readings?
I can relax now. I was tense.
Just
I
want to
feel
sound
like
cool.
post-fight.
Seriously?
How do you feel?
Let's focus.
I feel absolutely
How do we get out of here?
It's like the energy, the adrenaline.
Oh my word. Right, let's pick up something.
Yeah, so let's collect everything. Let's say, because the muggers, that was our Medipod that they stole from us.
They did.
So don't forget to get all your items. Always helpful.
Flipping muggers.
Let's go.
Malice, let's go!
We should explore a little bit, I think, around here, because I think this
There is.
where we find the pod. Is it this side? Yeah, I thought so. No. You see, sometimes you get ambushed and you just have to deal with the battle. It literally, you have to make sure you're always prepared. Oh, helpful.
I like me prepared. Napalm death card. Something like a
20 acid.
It is a miasma chip. Okay, here we go. So, miasma chips, as we mentioned earlier, you can upgrade your miasma abilities, including this one here, which is Acid 1.0, which deals 20 acid damage over 2 turns, removing 1 armor point per turn. Useful. You can add abilities to your miasma powers via the party screen, selecting a miasma power and pressing the modify button. Red chips are offensive and will only fit in red slots. Blue are supportive and only fit in blue. Nice and simple.
See?
Easy. That's the critical path. Give me a second. Just have a bit.
Yeah, should we put that miasma chip on?
That's the plan. That is definitely the plan.
Yeah. I was going to say acid. Speaking about the fire, acid is another good one. Also, not only with the status effects, depending on the types of enemies, they can actually do not necessarily more damage, but they can affect the enemies a little bit different, which is always useful. I'm trying to think what enemies we would have come by, because I think there is one soon that relates to fire. Or fire is a very good way to basically, like I was saying, destroy it over time. You might not have enough time, or you might want to wipe them quicker than others for certain reasons of what they do. Without spoiling. So, yeah. I'm like, the more we play, the more I can talk, like, all about it. But until we unlock, I don't want to ruin too much.
We don't want to ruin too much. Thank you for the plug there. So just a bit of a reminder, folks, if you want to learn more about Miasma Chronicles, make sure that you follow us all over the socials. So that's at Miasma Chron pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Instaface, whatever. We are also...
Name a platform?
We're pretty much. You can also join the Miasma Chronicles community available on Discord, as well as...
Cantina card! Oh, that's the card.
That's the Cantina card.
That's the
Cantina card.
Oh, wait, do we want to? Because that's
something.
Yeah, we should probably...
Something.
I would say, so, the terminals, without going into too much, they play a very big part in the narrative and the storyline. I would definitely check those out when you play. You'll learn so much. We're not going to show them because we don't want to give too much information, because like I say, they are very, very vital in learning the story behind Miasma Chronicles.
We will leave that to you.
What you might have noticed is actually it asked for Jade specifically, so I won't go into details, but what I can say is there are certain environmental things that you will need particular... that's a different card, gantry. Oh, Cantina's back right at the beginning of this area. But certain characters of the party can do certain actions, so something with Diggs, which I think there is stuff in Data Zone and we have come across it, is that he can destroy boards and get you into certain areas. However, at the same time, when he does destroy boards, this does create a noise. So if there's enemies nearby, they will come and investigate, which could use in your favor if you want to play the stealth group. But also, if you don't, or you're in the middle of something, it can be frustrating because obviously enemies get away.
You need to be mindful.
Yep.
You do need to be mindful. Okie dokie. If I remember rightly, Also, folks, like I said, Miasma Chronicles launches in a couple of weeks' time. Make sure that you wishlist us pretty much everywhere. PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam and Epic Games. We're launching digitally across all those platforms. Physical editions will be available from June. Again, all this information you can find at miasmachronicles.com.
Oh, we got the chest. Are we opening it or are we moving it?
We are going to open the chest.
Nice.
I want to see me shiny thing.
I want to get the shiny things. So chests are actually quite hard to find in the world. They give you, as you can see.
This looks good.
Ooh, a nice sniper. Oh, adds 20% critical chance when close to maximum range. That could be good.
I do like it.
It's also who do you give it to? So every character can have 2 guns as well, which is kind of cool. I mean, Jade's already got a sniper, so probably not the best.
She does, but how good is that sniper with Jade compared to Jade's?
Do we give her 2 in case we don't want to reload, maybe?
So, current one is 80 damage, 110 crits, range is 10 ammo. So damage is down, crit is down, but we do have...
But you have the crit bonus, but it's not silenced, which if we want to play stealth...
Yeah, we're playing stealth for Jade. I'm going to give it to my mate Elvis.
Give it Elvis. I don't know if we do want to do the keypad, but I do have the code if maybe.
No.
Cool. Okay.
We ain't cheating.
I'm not cheating, what are you telling me?
You just literally searched for the code.
I did, I have a list. To be fair, I have actually...
You have a list? You searched for the list?
I actually, I did find a few actually.
Be a producer, folks. You get to know all the spoilers about all the games.
all the behind the scenes. Yeah, that's what we do. And you're like, what do I do? It's quite interesting. I never really know how to. I'm really bad at describing what I do myself. You'll find that I'm really bad about speaking about myself. But what I can tell you is that we know all the ins and outs and the cheats and the behind the scenes and the do's and don'ts of what the best way to get through the game. Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to do our jobs without producers. We wouldn't.
What? Keeps me doing what I'm doing.
That's always good. I'm still employed. Great. So, folks, we have about 10 minutes left. We'll call it. It is. It's 10 to 5. So we'll call it in a couple of minutes, if that's all right with you all.
I'm trying to think what we got next.
We've got another battle there. Just making sure that I've got.
So with us 10 minutes left, do we want to continue the battle, or do we want to explore? Well, we have been Sentry a bit. I don't know where else we could be.
Sentry, Gator Zone.
That we could show off, or if chat, if there's anything you guys want to see, if there's anything that you want us to check out, let you know about, if we can speak about it, let us know in the chat and we will show it off, or we can...
Actually, that's a very good point.
We can probably stealth kill some of them.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, why don't we do that? But chat, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask
Fire out. Let's do a quick Q&A. Chat, fire them in.
It's Friday afternoon. AMA.
What the hell was that racket?
Some bastards waltzed in here and just shut up the place. Look like townies.
Stupid townies in their shithole town. Hate our friends. Always have.
Well, they want to kill a hillbilly.
He's going to be seen though by the one of the
Call the boys.
Actually, I think he moves around. So if we wait a moment, I think he does his little patrol route. We might be okay.
I don't think he does.
Does he not move? Is it there's one that I think? Oh no, he does. He's moving.
Well, yeah.
Oh, which means you can get this guy and then pop him off after. I knew there was one. I was like, there's one that definitely has a patrol route. There we go. Nice. Cheeky little silent kill. Of what you've shown since announcing, what's your favourite weapon and skill to use? Oh, for me, silenced weapons. I know you guys know I'm bad at stealth, but it makes the combat so much easier than having to fight. Because I'll be honest, sometimes you'll get overwhelmed if you've got like 10 different enemies. And I've played. There's certain battles. Oh no, it's in this.
Get down, Diggs!
Diggs, what are you doing? Diggs, get your ass here, Diggs. Diggs just does his own thing. Yeah, you might be able to actually. You might be okay. Go on. Yeah. Oh, he's got 110. I forgot. Wait, what's the critical? Sometimes you can risk it, but I think because there's a mugger we can kill there, and there's people in the back corner down here. Might be worth. I don't know what health they've got though.
Get down, folks. Get down.
Yeah, I would say weapon and skill wise, the silenced weapons, let's say, makes it the combat so much more interesting. I really like removing the enemies just because I really suck at combat sometimes. Like sometimes it just doesn't want to, flow, and I really can be bad. Some days you can have critical hits for your RNG look is loving you. But yeah, I'd say probably the silenced weapon. Skill wise, my favourite one we haven't come across, so I can't say. But out of the two we've had so far, which is the transportation one, I can't remember its exact name, and the chaining. I actually I like to use the Miasma power that makes the enemies travel, but that's because I like throwing them into the explosion rounds. What's yours, James? I'm not saying you play differently to me. Oh no, don't say. I know you're okay. You're okay.
Okay. Mine.
Oh God, what's the other one? That's it.
I am.
It's not doing well right now. Oh no.
I am in a pickle, ladies and gentlemen. Mine. So I think for my Miasma powers, I kind of agree with you. I do enjoy throwing them into barrels. That's really fun. Obviously, it's not just barrels you can throw them into. You can throw them into different positions as well. So if you're looking to try to basically, so if you're looking to kind of get positioning, that stuff really.
Oh, you can get rid of that mugger. We got a plastic bottle. Oh man. You could pray that. How far? Oh, she's James should have rage if we're able. If we had plastic and we killed that, we would have had rage to kill.
I think it's a good idea.
You got this. Oh no, you messed it up! We've got it, it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? What could
possibly go wrong? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, what an absolute fucking... Why'd you do this? It's just, you're getting sloppy, James. You're getting sloppy.
Ooh, nice. Oh, she's got rage. So when a character has rage, for those that might have missed it last week, it means they have a chance of having a lot more critical, which therefore has a lot more damage. So sometimes it's better to go for the big boys with this one, because you can, let's say, attack them with a lot more. Let's see. Jade is there. Oh wait, are you still? Wait, did they not hear it? No way.
No, it sounds like that.
Oh, you got the critical hit. You managed to get. Oh, nice. Okay. Are the others alerted when you kill this one? So Jade has a silenced weapon. What that means is if you kill them, like fully wipe their health in one shot, no one else will hear or be alerted. But the enemies can see them as well. James was talking earlier about the red line, which means if you have that, then they will be alerted. Now, luckily, because we had a good critical and it worked in our favour, we managed to do additional damage, and therefore we managed to one-hit the long shot. We got very lucky with that. I think that was some good RNG look there. Definitely good RNG.
Thank you, the RNG gods. You missed, you absolute muppet.
Diggs, you had one job.
One job.
One job, Diggs.
100% crit.
Let's go. Oh, 18 restored.
The advantage of being a wallflower.
Yeah, so with a crit, when you get crit, you are able to get an extra AP point, which is really useful.
Additional assault ships.
Definitely them.
But so what you liking so far? What's your actually think, chat, what's your favourite thing that you've seen so far that's you've looked at and you've been like, yeah, that looks really cool. You know, whether it be the characters, the combat, the environments, the menus you've seen, the music. I know a few of you were commenting on the music earlier.
Yeah, what's been your favourite part so far?
Hey, fairly tactical. Let's see. Right, we've got muggers incoming.
I think I've screwed myself.
Although there's two next to each other.
We've got a blaster down there.
Wait, there's three. Oh wait, the mugger's at top. Have we got our electrical chain? We could use, put the muggers on top.
Not enough energy.
Oh no.
We do have a kilowatt. We do have an energy thing, so that might be a bad idea. So
but the mugger's nearly dead anyway. We do have a shield thing though for the blaster if we do want to remove his armor.
Fine. Down there. Can I swap to Jade? Open backpack. Give Aldous an energy cell.
Nice.
Take this.
Don't start liking me now. I'm a rebel.
Then I've got enough energy that I should be able to take out the blaster.
Hopefully, yeah, and then they should be able to attack. Yes,
We've
and
given him acid.
because we added the modified chip. See, I forgot about that.
Folks.
Smart plays, 200 IQ. Let's go. That's the only time it's ever going to be 200 IQ, though. Don't expect that every time. Yeah, just to get. Oh, where is that mugger? Is he upstairs? He's upstairs. Yeah, and then give him a shot.
Yeah,
shot in the back.
Take out the mugger.
What's our critical chance this was actually? We might be. Oh, 100. Oh no, that was 100.
Keep taking these pills, but they ain't working.
Nice. Yeah, get rid of him while
I
he's.
need to get rid of the blaster. That's all we want to do.
Did you get? Yes, he's still affected by the acid.
Jade.
I thought like my
shit
Elvis
together.
then. I got me worried.
Billy said in the chat, I love the look of this. I'm a sucker for tactical RPGs. You are going to absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. It's just so much fun. It's just a lot of fun.
My shit got stolen.
Oh, they stole our Medipod.
It has.
Where I say, there's lots to it, loads of exploration, so many places you're going to visit, so many characters you're going to meet, the history of the game too. What else? I'm trying to think what we've covered so far. To be honest, we've only barely touched it, and you know, we've got 2 sets of streams here.
Hope this hurts.
Oh,
You do you.
Again.
Yes, I do. At least I can reload them.
That's still good because it means you can move it next time if need be. He has his shield, but they've not got shields. Probably not. Is he? He's not close enough to that explosion, is he?
No, he's not. So I'm just gonna quickly pop out.
You guys have seen plenty of combat, but like I say, we've done only 2 streams, but there's so much more to show you. So much more, and I don't think we've even shown you guys too many environments or places to visit.
We've got
there is
loads. We won't cover everything. We don't want to cover everything.
That goose is cooked.
You got this.
To be fair, we probably shouldn't be showing you this, but oh well. But we wanted to kind of show off the game in itself.
What? It yourself? Jade on fire?
That was our napalm. That was our
thing.
thing.
They stole it. Well, Rip Jade, she's still on fire.
Right.
Leveled up.
Whoop.
Oh, we need to get our Medipop. I think that's our Medipop.
I am getting our Medipop out, and then we'll basically pick everything up here, and then we shall wrap this up, actually.
Yeah, I think it's a good place to finish. Is there any last minute things you guys want us to show you off? Show off to you before we finish for the day. Oh, what we think? Oh,
there's
the
gantry card.
That's where it is. Yeah. But yeah, we wanted to give you guys a sneaky peek into the game, to show you everything that is upcoming. But like I say, you need to make sure you're wishlisting and check it out when it launches on May 23rd, so you can experience the game yourself.
Bill in the chat has asked a really good question. How is the RNG on a scale of 1 to XCOM? So that's very good.
How lucky you are.
Basically. Miasma Chronicles, I would say, is certainly challenging, but I would want to say certainly rewarding. There's no like BS when it comes to like face to face, and it's all like, and you just can't take that final shot. Distance is certainly something that we are fully aware of. Now, one thing that we do like with Miasma Chronicles is not only do you also have the main difficulties, so easy, medium, hard, etc., but we also give you a light and a full tactical experience option as well. So for newbies like myself who would prefer I guess a more favourable experience, then light RNG is really useful, just to kind of give you that sense of really going for it. If you want to go full RNG, then it is going to be full tactical. Now, in terms of how the RNG kind of works, just for the full audience, RNG is random number generator, and how the AI will calculate whether or not you're making this. Distances certainly plays a part, cover plays a part, but we feel as though it's certainly, I would say, a lot fairer, which is really nice to hear.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good options that really that we give to players. Choice is really important in this game.
I think something that we wanted to do with Miasma, and the devs were definitely wanting to do this, is not only have, you know, the hardcore fans from their previous titles, but also bring in an open arms to new people, you know, people that may not have seen these titles before and want to experience, you know, tactical RPGs for the first time. We want to make sure that games are sort of available for everyone, right? That you don't go in and you're like, oh, this is too hard, or even the opposite where it's too easy. And we've given so many options for you to tailor the combat and the, you know, everything about the game to how you play yourself, which is something that's very nice. And I'm glad that, you know, we have that we can open it.
It's certainly really useful.
Yeah.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for joining us today. I have had an absolute blast. Have you?
It's been good.
See?
It's been
we
good.
should do more of these. Proper little double act. Yes, thank you ever so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have enjoyed making it. For just a quick reminder, of course, we will be continuing our playthrough next Friday, 3 p.m. BST UK time.
So give it a follow.
Make sure that you hit the follow button. Don't forget about the follow button. We will, of course, be posting reminders both all on 505 socials as well as Miasma Chronicles socials. Speaking of, make sure that you follow Miasma Chronicles everywhere, all the corners of the internet. That is at Miasma Chron on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Miasma Chronicles. You will find all the information that you ever need to know.
Chucked them all in the chat.
Carina's got it all. And of course, make sure that you follow us at 505 Games for all the other cool stuff that we will be doing for the rest of this year. Carina, thank you very much for joining me.
You just said everything. I was like, let me add to that.
Thanks. I've really enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed this. We've really enjoyed making it. Thank you ever so much, guys.
No, I really appreciate everyone checking out the game. Like I say, everyone's been working hard, and it's lovely to see that we can show you guys, with a variety of streams, and looking forward to the game. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for it.
I can't wait for people to see this.
I just hope, but yeah, don't forget, check out our socials. Please share everything as well. Give us the follows, give us the likes, and yeah.
It really helps. As well. It really helps, mate. You're always
appreciate
welcome.
I just turned up with my Maltesers. I actually haven't finished my Maltesers.
On a Malteser.
I didn't want to kind of eat and chat, so I was like, I better just put them to the side.
We're
going to go have the Maltesers.
We'll go have the Maltesers. But until next time, guys, please be safe out there. Be kind to one another, but more importantly, please be kinder to yourself. Take care, folks.
See you guys later.